What's good? All right, DAZN, never do that again. Please, never do that again. I love your app. I love that we're getting all these fights are made, that we could see the World Boxing Super Series. Just last week we got Fight of the Year candidate, and we got Usyk fighting. I saw Andy Reese win his world title on your app. I'm getting to see the Monster versus Nonito Donaire next week. I love your app. Don't ever do what you did today to us boxing fans again. You make the sport look good, look terrible. You make boxing fans look stupid for buying your app, for waiting over an hour between Ryan Garcia versus Duno to Kovalev versus Canelo. We waited over an hour for no reason. For those that don't know, DAZN, their bright idea was to start Canelo versus Kovalev after UFC, which was Nate Diaz versus, Masvidal, which I'm familiar with Nate Diaz. I've seen him fight. I don't know who Masvidal was. Yes, you can see I'm a casual UFC fan. I watch it once in a while. So, between waiting for Ryan Garcia and Canelo, I was not watching UFC. That's the thing. Most boxing fans online that I follow that we were talking about, we were not watching UFC. That fight would not affect the outcome of the sales on this fight. And if you thought it did, why make it in the same day? It's like you don't value boxing fans' times. Everyone was complaining, man. We're just there sitting on our thumbs. I know it's a bit vulgar, man, but that was not cool, man. For what? For what? Oh, some UFC fan after the Nate Diaz fight, like, oh, I wonder if boxing's still on. Oh, the Canelo fight's gonna be on next. Let's watch it. What UFC fan did that? If you're a UFC fan that did that, let me know in the comments, please. Still doesn't justify this. DAZN, shame on you. Shame on you for making us wait over an hour with no boxing. You could have put a swing bout in there. You usually have swing bouts that you have fighters fight after the main event, sometimes live, that someone doesn't know if they're going to fight on the card or not. So they fight after, if the main event ends early or something like that. You could have put a couple of 4-round fights, maybe even a couple of 8-round fights, maybe 2 8-round fights in between those fights. You made us wait with this commentary team. I'm not even going to complain about them. They're with their limited abilities. They still try to keep us entertained during that time. You could have put a documentary or an episode of your version of the 24/7. But still, even those things wouldn't justify this. It doesn't make sense. And I hope you hear all this criticism, and I hope everyone involved in boxing hears this criticism. We do not want this to happen. Our boxing fans were not in debate whether it was Canelo or Nate Diaz. We made up our minds, and UFC fans made up their minds too. It's two completely different sports with their fan bases, and maybe someone would be like, "Oh, that's a good fight. I wish I could watch it," or, "Oh, that's a good fight. Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll put it on the TV, or I'll catch it tomorrow." But maybe if it was another weekend, I would watch it with a buddy. Maybe. If he invited me, or if he wanted to go somewhere, I would go. But I'm a boxing fan first. And that's your fan base's own boxing fans. Man, never ended enough. But thank you guys for watching. And DAZN, I hope you learned your lesson. Peace.